Hello friends, welcome to the Point. So in this session, let's discuss about the India-Bangladesh relations. So talking about India-Bangladesh relationship, it exhibits a unique civilizational, cultural, economic and social underpinnings, and India played a prominent role in Bangladesh liberation. But however, since then the bilateral ties have belied popular expectation of uninterrupted cordiality, and it have largely been challenging with frequent ups and downs. So since the restoration of democracy in the year 1990s, the nature of bilateral ties, it largely depends on the party in power. While Sheikh Hasina's Awami League has a friendly attitude towards India, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party has been using India-Bangladesh cordiality under Hasina to criticize the government for perceived subservience to India. But however, the relations have been improving considerably since Sheikh Hasina stormed back to power in the year 2008. And in the year 2010, during Hasina's visit to India, the then Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee, he had signed a $1 billion loan deal with the Hasina government to develop the railways and the communication infrastructure in Bangladesh. And this was followed by the two countries signing a 35-year electricity transmission and for the construction of two coal-fired plants in southern Bangladesh. So despite these initiatives, India failed to build on the momentum provided by Hasina's visit, with its failure to implement two major bilateral agreements, that is a finalization of land boundary demarcation and the sharing of waters of Teesta River. So with the emergence of Modi dispensation, with a resounding parliamentary mandate and a professed neighborhood first policy, and the bilateral relationship, it gained a new momentum here with the conclusion of land boundary agreement, which effectively settled the contentious issue of exchange of enclaves in adverse position. So this is a brief introduction about India and Bangladesh relation. Let's see how Sheikh Hasina's visit in April 2017 was for India. So the 4 days state visit of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina from April 7th to April 10th in the year 2017, it has set a benchmark, and it is a reassurance of the friendship between India and Bangladesh. So the major highlights of the visit, it included additional $4.5 billion concessional line of credit from India for implementation of projects in Bangladesh, and another $500 million for Dhaka to procure defense equipment from India. And India and Bangladesh, it signed 22 agreements to boost cooperation in a wide array of sectors, including cyber security, nuclear energy, space, shipping, electricity transmission and energy pipelines, and settling up more border halts, which are temporary markets. And beside, another 14 agreements were also signed in the field of private investment and memorandum of understanding. And India has added an additional 60 megawatt of power to the 600 megawatt already flowing to Bangladesh, and the supply of another 500 megawatt has already been committed from the existing connection, and another 1000 megawatt will be offered to Bangladesh once additional interconnection points come up. and India has also agreed to finance a diesel oil pipeline from Numaligarh refinery in Assam to Parbatipur in Bangladesh. So till the work of the pipelines is completed, high-speed diesel would be supplied by a rail link, and later the two prime ministers they flagged off via video conferencing the inaugural consignment of 2,200 metric tons of Numaligarh. So the two sides they have also resorted bus and train links between Kolkata and Kulna and Radhikapur and Biral, and agreed to optimize inland waterways and take steps to put in a place coastal shipping agreement. So now let's have some analysis about the visit of a Bangladeshi Prime Minister to India. So throughout her state visit, India has signaled a clear message that India sees Bangladesh prosperity as a cherished goal and it would be willing partner in this endeavor. India's assurance to visiting Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina of an early resolution to the Teesta water dispute, it defined both India's commitment to the Teesta water sharing agreement and the central government commitment to working with the West Bengal government to conclude the agreement for which the framework was installed in the year 2011. So India's announcement for further lines of credit of $5 billion, including $500 million for defense purchases, and the largest such as line of control extended to any country so far, and it will bring India's resource allocation to its neighboring country to a little more than $8 billion over the past 6 years. And in a context where connectivity is a new currency to extend one's influence, and where China is taking the lead with its Belt and Road Initiative, and India has chosen well to extend funds to rebuild old railway lines and construct bridges, power plants, ports and roads in Bangladesh. The Memorandum of Understanding on a framework for defense cooperation essentially formalized existing arrangement for defense exchanges, military training and high-level defense visit. While the agreement of cooperation of peaceful uses of nuclear energy endorsed the existing training programs for Bangladeshi scientists at Indian facilities. The plans to revive the inland waterway channel are also under the way, and to hold the potential to increase connectivity with Nepal and Bhutan. Not only this will be the measures to strengthen the bonds between Bangladesh and India. So this is a way which India shares its longest international border as well as historical bonds, that they will help India connect to itself to the benefit especially of the northeastern states. So the defense agreement between India and Bangladesh. So while an umbrella agreement on the defense ties encompasses all existing defense cooperation, including the joint exercises and the training, Delhi offers $500 million worth a line of credit to Dhaka for buying defense equipment, and is the first such occasion when India extended a defense related LOC, line of control, to any South Asian neighbor. So under the proposed bilateral defense agreement, India is willing to cooperate and collaborate with the Bangladesh defense forces to set up a manufacturing and a service center for the common defense platforms that both the countries it possesses informed persons familiar with the sector, and India will equip the Bangladesh defense forces to meet their demand of expert training along with the technical and logistic support, and this will also enable Bangladesh to attain self-sufficiency in defense manufacturing the long run. And this defense pacts may also enable Dhaka to reduce its dependence on China, which has so far remained principal supplier of defense equipment. And talking about the maritime security will be a key element in the partnership with the two countries facing similar challenges in the Bay of Bengal zone. The strategic reality in that is that the two countries they have no option but just to pursue economic and security cooperation. So that therefore the emergence of the terrorism as a challenge is a challenge for both these countries, and it is also compelling a change in this regard. So against this backdrop, a defense cooperation agreement it serves to consolidate the institutionalized existing bilateral cooperation, and the officers of the two countries they have begun to attend courses at each other's national defense college, and the two armies they have regularly held the Sampriti anti-terror joint exercise since 2009. So this is a brief introduction and the recent developments in between India and Bangladesh. So in the next session, let's discuss about the main bilateral issues, that is the border issues, water disputes and all such things. See you in the next session. Thank you.